We all love taking photos, capturing the memories, and basically just freezing a moment in time. But what if that frozen moment actually hides a chilling and unspeakable truth? This is Backstory, and today we're going beyond the frame to expose 5 seemingly normal photos that are in fact portals to unimaginable terror, tragedy, and murder. Get ready, because today these backstories will actually change the way you view snapshots forever. Our first photo appears to be a perfectly innocent vacation shot. A father smiling broadly and his equally excited son hoisted on his shoulders. They are Spanish tourists enjoying a bright day in Omagh, Northern Ireland. They are standing on a busy street, completely unaware of the innocuous red Cavalier parked behind them. This photo was snapped in 1998. Moments after this father and son smiled for the camera, that seemingly ordinary red car detonated. It was packed with 500 pounds of fertilizer-based explosives. A devastating act of terrorism orchestrated by the real IRA. The blast ripped through the town, killing 29 people, including unborn twins, and injuring hundreds more. Miraculously, the man and his son in this photo survived, but their joyful holiday snapshot is forever linked to one of the most deadliest terror attacks in Ireland. A moment of pure happiness overshadowed by the coming darkness. This next photo is a clear yet unsettling image captured by a 22-year-old Raga student, Dash Patel. It shows a 300-pound black bear about 100 feet away, hidden on a fallen log in a forest. Ralph was hiking with 4 friends in West Milford, Upshur Preserve, when they encountered this bear. He took out his phone to take a snapshot of this bear, likely thrilled by this rare sighting. The bear, however, began to follow them. The group panicked and split up, hoping to evade the animal. Later on, when they regrouped, Dash Patel was gone. 4 hours later, the police recovered Patel's body. He had been mauled to death by the very bear he photographed. His phone was found nearby, bearing puncture marks and containing this haunting image, a foreboding testament to his final moments. A wild encounter turned into a fatal encounter, captured just before tragedy struck. Our third entry involves a photo that isn't horrific itself, but what it represents is truly heartbreaking. This blue backpack belonged to Lisanne Froon, seen with her friend here, Chris Kremers. The two were young Dutch women on a vacation in Panama. In April 2014, they set off for a hike on the El Pianista Trail. They sent a photo to their families, happy and excited, but they never returned back home. 10 days of intense searching yielded nothing. 10 weeks later, a local woman discovered this very backpack floating in a river. Inside were the girls' personal items, including their phones and camera. Their phones revealed a desperate struggle for survival. Emergency numbers dialed in repeatedly in the hours after they vanished, but with no reception, the calls were never connected. Now, Lisanne's phone died on April 4th, but Chris's phone was turned on for days, but were never correctly unlocked. Now, what happened to Chris and Lisanne remains largely a mystery, but forensic evidence, including bone fragments and the final disturbing photos on their camera, which are about 90 images taken in total darkness, paints a horrifying picture of their final desperate days lost in the Panamanian jungle. This striking photo shows 18-year-old Jolly Cullen standing triumphantly atop a sheer cliff face, gazing out at the beautiful Pinoti Trail in Alabama. She was with her ex-boyfriend, 20-year-old Lauren Banner. They had hiked to this scenic spot, ostensibly to enjoy the view. But moments after this photo was taken, in the very spot, Lauren pulled out a .22 caliber revolver. He shot Jolly 2 times in the head and then threw her body off the cliffside. Lauren later called the police, confessed, and turned himself in. Jolly had broken up with him because of his controlling nature, but they remained in contact. This photo, capturing a breathtaking view, is in reality a fatal, tragic portrait of a young woman just moments before her murder at the hands of her ex-boyfriend. A beautiful landscape stained by an act of horrific violence. Our final photo shows 2 divers posing underwater off the stunning Queensland coast. Behind them, obscured by the murky waters, a stiff prone figure lies on the ocean floor. This figure is later identified as Tina Whitesell, who was murdered by her husband, Gabe. Tina was on her honeymoon with Gabe Watson. They decided to dive the challenging wreck of the SS Yongala, a dive they were both critically unqualified for and even refused a guided tour. During the dive, Tina ran into a problem and sank almost 100 feet on the ocean floor. Now Gabe claimed he tried to save her, but an ear problem prevented him from diving deep enough. Tina was brought to the surface, but despite 40 minutes of CPR, she was pronounced dead. However, the investigation revealed suspicious circumstances. Gabe's story had inconsistencies, and the initial photo showing him near Tina's body without any attempt to help her became crucial evidence. Eventually, Gabe was convicted of Tina's murder, having intentionally turned off her air supply and held her underwater. That seemingly innocent underwater snapshot captured a moment of beauty and a cold, calculated beginning of a murder. From accidental horror to deliberate malice, these stories prove that a picture, when worth 1,000 words, can also hide 1,000 terrors. Which of these unsettling backstories shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you dare to uncover more hidden truths, hit the like button and subscribe to Backstory. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next deep dive.